Anyways, let's get started in child's pose today. So come down to your shins and start to draw your hips down towards your heels. And draw your chest towards the mat. Start to actively stretch out your spine and draw your belly a little closer to the ground. And if you feel pinching in your low back of any sort, maybe today bring your knees in a little bit closer towards your chest to give your back a little bit more room. And take time now to come out of the space that's not here. Come out of your week and out of your day, out of thinking about everything that you have to do for today, and just land right here on your mat. Land in the stillness. And the comfort of this space and your community. Now as a class, inhale through your nose and exhale, sigh out of your mouth. Make some noise and make it audible on your sides. One more time, inhale through your nose and exhale, sigh it out, release. And seal your lips, come into Ujjayi breathing, nostril only breathing. And on your inhales, tent up on your fingers a little bit, and on your exhales, walk your spine a little bit longer. Yeah, and give yourself that nice extension. Yeah, do that a few more times just on your inhales and exhales. And on your next inhale, inhale forward, come to tabletop position, and stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Yeah. And find your long back here. Drop your chin towards your chest. Extend the crown of your head towards the front of the room. Make your spine long. And then inhale, find cow. Show your collarbones to the mirror. Exhale for cat. Stretch your spine up towards the ceiling. One more time. Inhale for cow. And exhale, cat pose. And go through your cats and cows, making them organic and making them your own movements. Maybe adding some hip rotations into your cats and cows. Or some shoulder movement. Whatever you need to do to warm your spine up. And when you feel warm, find neutral spine again. And one more time, tuck your chin and extend long. And then exhale, hover your shins, exhale it all the way up and back to down dog. Yeah. And first down dog, walk out your toes, wiggle out your feet, your hips, wrists. And then once you're done walking it out, find stillness. And find a draw down the back of your legs towards your mat. Yeah. And push up into your upper back, that space in between your shoulder blades. Bring acknowledgement there in your down dog. And maybe you notice that made you tighten your belly. That's good. Inhale, lift high on your toes. And exhale, take tiny little steps to the front of your mat. Land in your forward fold. And go for ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows, walk your feet out, hips width distance or wider, and hang in your ragdoll. And your legs are strong, and your upper body is free to move around, and free to be loose. So is your neck. Let your neck go. Let go of the holding that you feel in your neck. And let yourself be heavy. And drop your hands back towards the mat and then wiggle your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms on your shins and extend your crown forward. Keep that chin tucked. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand and reach up to Tadasana. Find your rooting posture here. Find this stance that can be found in every pose and grounds you a little bit further down. Yeah. Reach up an inch higher. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, step back to down dog. Yeah. And land in your down dog one more time. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, stack your hips open, bend that knee, and drop your right foot over your left butt cheek. Yeah. And see if you can see that heel underneath your left armpit as well. Inhale, lift it back long. And exhale, draw your foot between your hands. Rise up for low lunge. Drop that back knee down. Reach up and find the extension in your hip flexors. Yeah. And be sure to not let your front knee go past your big toes. Yeah. Exhale for half splits. Straighten out that front leg. Frame the foot. And fold your long body over that right leg. Yeah. Inhale, rebend that knee. And exhale, step it back to down dog. Keep your knee tucked into your chest all the way back to the down dog. Make your core work in those transitions. And left side, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, stack your hips open. Drop that knee down. I'm sorry, your foot down, knee up. And try and feel what it would feel like if you could stamp the bottom side of your foot onto your right butt cheek. And get that action going. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, draw it through, low lunge. Drop your knee and lift your hands. And keep your pelvis rolled under you so that your spine feels safe here. Yeah. Exhale, half splits. Frame that foot, straighten out the leg. And find that long fold over your leg. Rebend the knee and step back to down dog on your exhale. Keep the leg tucked, yeah. And that feeling is like a cheetah feeling. Every time you step back from a forward folded posture, you feel cheetah in your knees to your belly and in your belly all the way back to down dog. All right, inhale, lift high on your toes. Exhale, travel to the front of your mat. You inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms on your shins. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise to stand and reach up. Root down through the four corners of your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms. And exhale, step back for high push-up plank. Yeah. Hold here, puff up your back, puff up the upper part of your back. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Now we're gonna get nice and warm before we go fast. Inhale, lift your chest, cobra. Exhale, lower it back down. Inhale, lift up for cobra. Exhale, lower down. And one more time, inhale, cobra, arch your back. Exhale, lower down. All right, wrap in and push up, high push up plank. Exhale, hips up and back, down dog. Inhale, lift high on your toes. On your exhale, find the movement forward and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms to your shins. Exhale, fold down. And one inhale, rise up to stand, reach up to Tadasana. Exhale, down, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms. Exhale, step back, either find chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, or down dog. Now, on your inhale, stretch your spine for the upward dog. Exhales for down dog. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. Hug your elbows in on your chaturanga. Let them be by your side. On your inhale, shine your collarbones bright. Yeah. Down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, stack your hips open. Just a few breaths. Inhale, lift it long. Exhale, knee to nose for cheetah. Inhale, lift long. Exhale, bring your foot through. Rise up for warrior one. And drop your left foot down on the angle. Pushing weight down the back side of that left leg and into the knife edge side of your left foot. Yeah. And keep your belly activated here. Exhale for easy twist. Plant your left hand inside your right foot and reach your right hand to the sky. Yeah. And come up onto the ball edge side of your left foot like you have crescent legs. And exhale, frame your foot, step back, flow it out for chaturanga. Or go to down dog. Anytime I call chaturanga and it's not great for you, go to down dog. Inhale, lift high on your toes. Exhale, travel to the front of the mat. Yeah, find your fold, bend your knees, bend them deep. Inhale for chair. Lift your chest, drop your booty down low. Drop it so low. It's your first chair today. And still tuck your belly into your spine here, even though your legs are working hard. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms on your shins. Exhale, step back, chaturanga. And on your inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, stack open your hips, bend that left knee. Find activation here, make it active, don't let it just hang out. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, warrior one, bring your knee into your chest and then plant it down. Yeah, and rise up. And try and find that cheetah like we talked about in the backward transitions in your forward transitions as well. Always use your core. Inhale, lift tall. Exhale, easy twist. Plant your right palm down to the mat. Left one spirals open. Yeah. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, down dog. Keep your knee tucked in all the way back. Yeah. You want to go through chaturanga, go through there. Otherwise. And from down dog, And lift high on your toes. Exhale, travel forward and fold. Inhale, chair pose, lift up. Sit low. We're gonna come here a lot today, so don't worry about it. Your legs will get to work. And lift your chest a little bit more. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, shoot it back, chaturanga. Lower down and then inhale, lift up. Keep your thighs off the mat. Inhale your right leg high. Yeah, square your toes down to the mat. Exhale, bring your foot through, rise up for warrior one. Rotate that back foot down. And bring your knee over your heel. Exhale, three-leg dog. Frame your foot with your hands. Shoot that right leg right back to the sky. Reach it high. And exhale for warrior two. Drop your foot between your hands. Windmill your arms open. And activate your shoulders. Find that feeling that you're holding a pencil in between your individual shoulder blades. And take your gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, flip your hand and tip back for peaceful warrior. Reach to the back corner of the room more so than the back wall. And see if you can make your chest come towards the ceiling. Exhale, warrior two. Refine your warrior arms. Inhale for goddess pose. Turn your right toes towards the white wall and sit low into your hips, goddess. Yeah. And straighten out your back. Roll your core under you for goddess. Don't let your booties poke out too much. And find movement in your goddess. Let your arms go from side to side. Let your hips move from side to side. And open up. Yeah, it's like a little dance. Everyone's doing it. Inhale, back warrior two. Bend the front knee. Exhale, sit a little lower. Inhale, tip it back, peace. Exhale, frame your foot, chaturanga. Or go to down dog. And inhale, lift high on your toes. Exhale, travel to the front of your mat. Fold. And bend your knees. Rise up, chair pose. And sit your hips down low. Reach your chest up high. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms on your shins. Exhale, shoot it back. Flow it out. Yeah. And once you get to your down dog, left side, lift it high. And square your toes down. And one more time. Exhale through, rise for warrior one. And find your strong legs and your strong stance. And exhale down, frame the foot, three-leg dog. Reach your left leg long behind you. See if it can go a little longer than it did the first time. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your foot between your hands and rotate your chest open. Yeah. It's like a little dance all the time. Find playfulness in your arms and in your transitions. None of them only have to be serious. And flip your palm, tip back for peace. Reach to the back corner. Exhale, warrior two. Re-extend. Now we're coming into goddess. Lift up, rotate your toes inwards. And then sit low in your hips. And find your dance again. Find movement in your upper body and your torso, and your arms. Yeah. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, sit low. Inhale, tip back, peace, reach to the back of the room. Exhale, chaturanga, frame your foot, step back. And come back to down dog. Inhale, lift high on your toes. And exhale, travel to the front of the room. Fold. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Is this gonna bother you? I can love it. Okay. Sit low and reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, shoot it back, chaturanga, or go to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg long once you get to down dog. Exhale, bring it through, rise up for warrior one. Yeah. And reach up. Exhale, three-leg dog. Find that same transition. Reach your right leg high to the sky. And then exhale, warrior two. Drop it through and open up. Yeah. We're gonna do that transition a lot, so if that's not what you love, just open up for warrior two. Yeah. Inhale, tip back for peaceful warrior, stretch back. Straighten out your front leg, radiant triangle. And then exhale for triangle, reach all the way to the front of the room. And then find contact with your shin or the mat. Yeah. Reach your left hand high. And put energy out of your middle finger in that left hand. Yeah. Inhale, lift back up, warrior two. Bend that front knee. And then exhale for easy twist. Yeah, drop your left hand inside of your right foot. Reach the right one high. And now from here, we're gonna find plank, side plank. So take your toe with you or just reach your right foot back to meet your left. Open your chest up towards that elephant wall. You'll get another chance if you wanna take your toe with you the next time. And exhale, high push-up plank to down dog or chaturanga. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Rise up for warrior one. And root down and sit low. Exhale, three-leg dog. Frame your foot. Stretch your left one high. And reach up. Exhale, warrior two. Bring your foot between your hands. And windmill your hands open. Yeah, and sit low into that front knee, but keep weight in your back leg. Inhale, tip back, peaceful warrior, stretch to the front of the room. Straighten out your front leg for a radiant triangle. And then exhale, drop it all the way forward. Keep your spine extending long. Find your shin or the mat, yeah. And try and focus on putting weight in between your shoulder blades and opening your chest up a little bit more towards the ceiling. Rebend that front knee, rise up, warrior two. Exhale as your easy twist. Drop your right hand between by your left foot and rotate open. Y'all all got it anyways. And find the extension in your spine. And then open up side plank. Reach your left foot behind you to meet the right. Extend your left fingertips long and reach your hips up a little bit higher. Exhale, release it out. High plank to down dog. And when you get to your down dog, inhale, lift high on your toes. And exhale, travel forward. You got it. Chair pose, lift up, sit low. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms, extend long. Exhale, shoot it back, chaturanga, or go to down dog. It's your practice. You make that decision. Once you're in down dog, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, cross your knee over your chest. Touch your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, lift it long. Exhale for warrior one. Drop your foot between your hands and rise up. And this is just our transition. Exhale, frame your foot. Step back, three-leg dog. Reach it back. Exhale, foot between the hands, warrior two, open up. Inhale, tip back, find Shanti, peaceful warrior. Keep the bend in the front knee. Exhale, side angle. Drop your right elbow to your right knee and extend your fingertips of your left hand over your head or reach them towards the ceiling. And try and keep your side bodies activated, your side core activated, and picking your chest up off of your thigh. Yeah. Inhale, lift back up, warrior two. Exhale, easy twist. Plant your left hand inside your right and stretch open. And here's your side plank transition. Either move back like you have been or take your toe with you. Try it out. Yeah. Wherever you are, reach high with the highest point of your body. So if that's your top leg or your hip, move them upwards. Exhale, release it out. Down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg long. Exhale, rise up for warrior one. Drop that right foot down. And reach up. Keep the bend in your front knee. Exhale, fold forward, three-leg dog. Stretch your left leg back. Now just go for it. Exhale, warrior two. Drop your foot between your hands. Open up. Find that feeling that your chest is pushing towards the elephant wall. Inhale, tip back for peaceful warrior. Stretch back. Keep the bend and find side angle. Exhale, forward. Make contact here. Yeah. And try and keep weight pushing into that back leg, even though so much of your body is pulling forward. Inhale, lift back up, warrior two. Exhale, easy twist. Plant your right palm inside your left foot. Reach the left hand high. And side plank. Rotate back. Yeah, it gets a little tippy. That's okay. Embrace the tippiness there. Exhale, down dog. And chaturanga or go straight to it. You can always take the chaturangas when I only call for down dog. It's up to you. Yeah. And take child's pose. Or if you're still feeling jiffy, take a headstand here, if that's in your practice. And if you're in headstand, try and do something with your feet. Just make notice to them so that your low core works as well as your upper core. And headstands, release out. Come back to down dog. Everyone as a class. And then inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose for cheetah. Inhale, lift it long. Exhale, bring it through and rise for crescent warrior this time. And tent up on that back foot. Reach your back toes to the mat and pull your heel up, but push it back at the same time. Yeah. Inhale, lift long. Exhale, hands to heart center. And open up for a twist. Cross your left elbow over your right knee. Open your chest towards the elephant wall. Inhale, lift back up for crescent warrior. Come back to center. And now find stability in your legs. Pour weight into that front foot. Airplane pose. Reach forward. If you need to readjust your stance, go ahead and do so. And find that that back foot is stretching towards the back of the room and it is actively pushing. Keep yourself balanced more. Yeah. And stretch back, crescent lunge, come back to it. Inhale, lift high. And exhale, open up for star pose. Turn your toes towards the white wall. Reach up. And exhale, bring your hands down to your hips. Pull them back to the elephant wall and fold forward. Prasarita, separate leg stretch. Yeah. And try and feel the rotating action of your hips reaching above your head in that separate leg stretch. It's almost as if you're pulling your glutes further apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms under your head. And then bend your left knee, Skandasana. Either keep your hands on the mat or you can reach them up and just find a lifted Skandasana. And then find the other side. Bend the right knee and just take that long, slow stretch here. And come back through center, halfway lifted Prasarita, and then rotate your right toes forward, lizard pose. And drop your weight down to your forearms inside your right foot or stay lifted up on those hands, yeah. Whichever you're feeling here. You can even drop that back knee down and open your right foot up. 9:50. Yeah. Inhale, lift that left knee high if it's down, and then step back to your down dog. And once you're in down dog, inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah. Inhale, lift it long. Exhale, drop it through, rise up for your crescent lunge. And keep your back foot up and activated at the same time. Exhale, hands to heart center. Twist open towards the white wall. Cross your right elbow over your left knee. Inhale, come back through center. Lift up your chest. Yeah, lift up your hands to find that length in your spine. And then exhale your hands back to heart center. Pour forward, airplane pose. Lift your back leg up high. Yeah. It's a point or a flex of that back foot. It's your choice. Just do something there. And so it's not just hanging out. And exhale, step back, crescent lunge. And reach up. And then open up to the side wall. Prasarita, stretch. Either clasp your hands behind your low back and stretch forward, reaching your shoulder girdle above your head, or find that same stretch we did on the first side. Inhale, halfway lift, plant your palms under your head. Find your Skandasana stretch again. Bend your right knee. And you either tilt up onto the ball edge of your left foot or keep it flat on the ground. And then rotate out to the other side. Left knee bent, right foot up or down. And when you're balanced, inhale back to center. And then rotate your toes forward, lizard lunge. And drop those hands inside of your left foot and let your weight open your hips. And inhale, if you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. And then step back for down dog. Inhale, lift high on your toes. Exhale, travel to the front of the mat. Yeah, forward fold. Inhale, lift up for chair. Sit low and reach high. Exhale, fold. And from your fold, crow. If you don't want to crow, find a juicy fold. And then I think that everyone should just try and find contact, knees to armpits. And whether you lift a toe or not, it doesn't matter. Exhale, forward fold. Just step your feet back. Yeah. And if you move through a chaturanga, just come back to your forward fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, rebend your knees. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Yeah. And find grounding here and stability. And then inhale, lift your right knee up, bend that right knee. Then come into standing figure four, cross that right foot over your left knee. And sit into your hip flexors here, like you have a big four in your legs. Yeah. Inhale, lift back up through center. And then switch out your sides, lifting your left knee, and then crossing it over for standing figure four. Yeah. And try and find a point that's not moving to stare at. Make your stability come a little easier. Inhale, lift back up for Tadasana, stretch long. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees. And bring your feet out, hips width distance or wider. And grab onto your big toes with your peace fingers. Mind your big toe forward fold. Yeah, and drop your elbows out wide. And pull your chest closer to your thighs. Tiptoe your feet back to center. Yeah. Re-grab your right big toe with your peace fingers. Yeah. We're gonna come into standing big toe hold. So see if you can keep the contact with your toe from the ground and lift all the way up to center. Yeah. And you can stay here if this is where you're at. to find straightness in your spine, or extend that right foot long in front of you. And then open up to the side if that's still where you need more growth. And maybe put that left hand out to the side to find a little bit more balance. And then inhale back through center. Exhale, bring the foot down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, fold. Yeah. I'm going to find that big toe hold on the other side. Reaching down with your peace fingers to grab your left big toe. And then standing all the way up to center. And keep your spine long. And don't let one hip pop out to one side or the other. Keep that spine as your main priority. And find your extensions forward and to the side. Inhale, come back through center. Lift your hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back, move through a chaturanga, or go to your down dog. I had planned to go straight from those standing big toe holds to boat, but I think we're gonna make our way to boat otherwise. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, find pigeon. Drop that right knee to your right wrist. Pigeon pose. Yeah. And pick your chest up and make your spine long. And then move forward to a sleepy pigeon. And try and make contact with your forehead to some part of the mat, a block, or your fingers. Inhale, lift back up through center, re-come back to down dog. Find that center homebound posture. And inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale for pigeon on the left side. Drop your left knee to your left elbow. And pick your chest up again on this side. Make your spine long. And then fold forward, sleepy pigeon. Inhale, lift your chest back up. Come back to down dog on your exhale. And walk your feet 2 steps up. Find your seated position. Yeah. And straight from that seated posture, take your knees, bend into your chest. Lift your hands up, boat pose. Either keep your hands and feet like this, or lift those feet up. And find your lower belly lock. Find yourself in a position where you're working but stable at the same time. Exhale, lower down for low boat. Inhale, lift up high. Exhale, lower down for low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Yeah. Rock and roll on your back. Take some rocks and then find your whole spine touching the mat. Lay out. And then from here, when you're all the way on your back, just flip over onto your belly so that we don't have to go through a whole another down dog. Yeah. And flip on your belly. And drop your hands down by your hips. Yeah. And the first time, keep the top of your hand connected to the mat. Inhale, bring your chin into center line. And then lift up, locust pose. Lift your toes off the mat. Lift your chest off the mat. Find extension from mirror to back wall. And exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Find a different cheek on the mat. Yeah. And flip your palms over so the fleshy part of your palm is pushed against the mat by your hips. Yeah. And now bend your knees. We're going to come into what's going to feel like bow without your hands. So bend your knees, but don't grab your feet. Yeah. Now on your inhale, lift your knees up off the mat. Your chest is going to rise too a little bit, but focus more on your knees lifting high and your glutes pulling into center line. Yeah, it's hard. And exhale, lower it down. We're going to take one more rotation of that. So if you want to do the strengthening posture for bow, take it again. Or lift up for bow or locust. Lift up though. Yeah. And pick your thighs up a little bit more if you're in that posture. Exhale, lower all the way down to the mat. Yeah. And then one more time, roll over onto your back. And bring a bend into your knees. Drop your feet onto the floor. Yeah, we're setting up for bridge. And keep your hands down by your hips. Inhale, lift your hips high. Stretch your spine. And try and see if you can't see your knees, that you can get your hips high enough to where you can't see your knees. Exhale, lower all the way down. And we'll just take one more round. Inhale, lift up, bridge. And roll your shoulders under your spine to have more extension. Exhale, lower all the way down. Go slowly. Find your back. Yeah. And where your knees are bent, let your back find the mat and let it sit in stillness for a few seconds. And then inhale, bring your knees to your chest and give yourself a hug. And then happy baby. Draw your knees out wide. Grab grab your feet with your hands. And roll around. Give yourself a little massage on your low back. Keep your right foot checked into your chest. Reach the left one long to meet the whole mat. And then exhale, cross your right knee over your chest, supine twist. Drop your hands out to a T. Gaze over your right fingertips. And try and find connection with your whole shoulder girdle onto the mat. Inhale, come back through center. And tuck both knees into the chest one more time. And then switch out your twisted side. Reach your right leg long and extend the left over your chest. Come back through center. And retuck your knees. You're going to come through shoulder stand. If there's a different inversion that you'd like to take, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, bring your toes back behind your head for plow. Yeah, make contact with the ground behind you with your toes. And place your hands on your low back, and then one at a time, lift your legs high to the sky. And if you're still in shoulder stand, slowly come down through deaf man's pose. Frame your knees around your ears. And then vertebrae by vertebrae, reconnect your spine to the mat. And extend your right foot to the right corner of your mat, and the left foot to the left corner of your mat. And tense up every muscle in your body. And then release it. Shavasana. Awaken your life force. The Chinese call it qi, the Japanese ki. It refers to energy, the life force, the divine spirit of life that permeates all that is, that permeates you. Awaken your life force. Do things that stimulate it. Bring it alive. Walk on the ground with your bare feet and let the earth's energy surge through you. Reach your hands toward the heavens and let divine energy come down to you. Move around, release the blocks, feel, love, sing, and shout. Come alive. Discover what it means to become vital and fully alive. Feel the life force surge through you, up through your legs, your spine, and your head. Feel it wash down upon you through your arms, your torso, down through your toes and into the ground, rooting you into this planet like a tree. Know you have roots. Know you have branches. And fill yourself with qi. Fill yourself until you feel vital, alive. Feel it until you become happy and joyful, grateful to be alive on this planet. Feel it until you know you are one with God, one with your life, and one with love. Feel it until you see how connected you are with all that lives. And start to move your fingers and your toes. And roll onto your right side. And then come into a seated posture, back row facing the front. Inhale as a class, lift your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring your hands down through heart center, pausing to thank yourself for showing up today. And thank your neighbors for showing up and sweating it out with you on this Saturday morning. Thank you all for coming and joining me and helping me along my journey. Go in peace, yogis. Namaste.